Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, this is going to be the last in the little Christmas in July deal. And what I want to do is, I haven't really tried this eco resin type stuff with acrylic paints before and resin. So we're going to make a tray with Charlie Brown on it because it's one of my favorites. So I've got this mix to mold eco resin and I've never used it before, but they had it on sale at Michael's. So I thought I'd give it a shot. And the directions on the package are really stupid. Like, they go by like a sixth of a teaspoon and stuff like that for the mixing, and nobody knows how, or not knows how, but nobody has time to figure out the calculations for that on a large scale because I'm doing a huge, like, 12-inch tray today. So I'm gonna assume that it's gonna take at least a bag and a half of this stuff to do it. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm just going to kind of go by what I think it should feel like consistently. And we're going to go with that. Now, what I want to do is I kind of want to create a background. So I'm using two different shades of blue pigment that I have for this, a lighter shade. And then I'm going to kind of, once I finally get the color in here, we're going to swirl in some of this darker shade and kind of give it like a marbled, kind of almost snowy type sky is what I'm going for. And that's going to be our background for this. Now I'm going to pour it into this mold and I am just going to let it chill and do its thing. And amazingly, like, I made the right amount. Like, I can't even believe that because mixing this is a little bit different than mixing resin as far as what you think it's going to take and what it actually takes. And generally speaking, I never make enough. So the fact that I did, like, I'm patting myself on the back just a little bit for this. So I've got it in here now. I do let this set overnight, and it's simply because I had other stuff going on. So here we are. This is 24 hours later, and now I am going to demold this, and then we're going to kind of go on with the next step in this process. Now I'm just kind of loosening it around. It's a big boy. Like, this thing is heavy. Like, if you've never used eco type resins before, it's like 10 times heavier than your normal resin. But what I want to do is, I love Charlie Brown Christmas, and I want this image on this tray. So this tray is going to be like, it can be a functional tray, and we're going to say kind of like a cookies and milk tray for Santa that you don't have to worry about anybody moving ever because it is pretty hefty. So all I'm doing now is I've kind of cut my image down a little bit and I'm sticking my carbon paper underneath, and then I am just going to trace this image onto this tray. Now, I've never used carbon paper in this stuff before, so I'm not sure how it's going to work. Not sure how well the acrylic's going to work because it's different than painting on resin. Resin, you kind of have an easier time, like, with your blending of colors because it doesn't dry quite so fast. And just from, this is, future me before this, from doing it, like, when you're painting on this, it's kind of like it absorbs it pretty fast. So you don't get the like wetness from the paint. It doesn't stay as long for like blending colors and that sort of thing. So I am just going to, at this point, I'm going to bounce off. I'm going to let you watch the process of me putting this on here. And for those of you who maybe have not watched me do this before, I can't draw, which is why I'm doing the tracing bit. So, you know, we're all not good at certain things, and drawing is definitely not my thing, which is why I'm tracing. Anyway, I'm going to bounce off, let you enjoy the process of this coming to life, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.
Charlie Brown and his tree so small, Christmas lights on buildings tall, snowflakes falling from the sky. Christmas time, let's all smile wide. Frosty the snowman and Rudolph too. Magic in the air, those tales we know. Sitting by the fire with cocoa heart, memories of love never forgot. Take me back to those Christmas nights where everything just felt so right. Holiday tunes and cartoon sights in the glow of festive lights. Line us with his blanket warm, silent night in gentle form. Old cartoons that made us cheer remind me of the joy this time of year. Snowmen dance and reindeer fly underneath the twinkling sky. Old friends laugh and carols sing, simple joys these times can bring. Take me back to those Christmas nights where everything just felt so right. Holiday tunes and cartoon sights in the glow of festive lights.
Snow falls softly white and bright. Kids sit waiting through the night. Eyes so wide they can't sleep tight. Hopes and dreams of Christmas light. Stockings hung by cozy fire. Hearts aglow with pure desire. Cookies ready for the night. Santa's journey, endless flight. Waiting up for Santa Claus. Magic sleigh with reindeer paws. Ho ho ho, ho ho, shout with glee underneath the Christmas tree. Whisper, giggles fill the air. Christmas magic everywhere. Tiny footsteps on the floor, peeking through the bedroom door. Reindeer bells begin to chime. Santa coming right on time. Bags of joy and endless cheer. Children's laughter loud and clear. Morning light will soon arise. Gifts and wonder in their eyes. Santa's magic leaves a trace. Smiles on every little face.
Snow was falling, lights were glowing bright. Kids in sweaters running through the night. Gingerbread and laughter at the door, wishing we could live it once more. Carols singing, twinkling trees so high. Stockings hung where dreams could touch the sky. Candy canes and windows frosted white. Christmas past, oh, take me there to a time with no compare. Every heart was alive and free in those warm, sweet memories. Open gifts at break of dawn, all the worries come undone. Simple joys and winter's charm, wrapped inside a loved one's arms. Family gathered round the fire, tales alive within the pyre. Mittens drying near the heat, little moments so complete. Christmas past, oh, take me there to a time with no compare. Every heart was light and free in those warm, sweet memories. Open gifts at break of dawn, all the worries come undone. Simple joys and winter's charm, wrapped inside a loved one's arms, unleashed. Moonlight shining on the snow, Santa's sleigh begins to glow. Reindeer flying in the sky, Christmas magic passing by. Jingle bells all through the night, stars are twinkling so bright. Children dream of Santa's ride, gifts and joy they can't hide. Santa in the moonlight, bringing cheer tonight. Rooftops glisten white, Santa in the moonlight. Elves are singing carols sweet, North Pole magic can't be beat. Santa's coming, don't you know? Hearts are warm as candles glow. Santa's sack is big and red, full of joy for kids in bed. Tiptoe softly through the night, Santa grinning in the light. Santa in the moonlight, bringing cheer tonight. Rooftops glisten white, Santa in the moonlight. Elves are singing carols sweet, North Pole magic can't be beat. Santa's coming, don't you know? Hearts are warm as candles glow. Santa in the moonlight, bringing cheer tonight. Rooftops glistening white, Santa in the moonlight.
Snow's falling down the lane, feel the frosty air. Lamps light up the night again, magic everywhere. Children playing in the snow, laughter fills the air. In the sky the moon aglow, Christmas everywhere. Moonlit Christmas time, stars above they shine. In the frosty night, everything feels right. Candles glow in every home, warmth inside the heart. Families sing the songs of old, joy from every heart. Bells are ringing far and near, whispered wishes clear. Underneath the moon so bright, everything feels right. Moonlit Christmas time, stars above they shine. In the frosty night, everything feels right. Bells are ringing far and near, whisper wishes clear. Underneath the moon so bright, everything feels right. Moonlit Christmas time, stars above they shine. In the frosty night, everything feels right.
Snow falls down, shining tonight. Lights twinkle softly so bright. Families gather around the tree. Moments shared in harmony. Stockings sung by fire's glow. Warm hearts who melt the cold snow. Joy in every laugh we hear, closer now, another year. This is the meaning of Christmas time. Love and laughter, meek those chime, holding close the ones we hold dear, wishing joy to last all year. Stars up high shine like a tree. Whispers carol down every street. Magic fills the winter air. Happiness is everywhere. Presents wrapped in shining blue. Kindness in the hearts we show. Everything feels like a dream. Winter wonderland it seems. This is the meaning of Christmas time. Love and laughter, meek those chime, holding close the ones we hold dear, wishing joy to last all year.
Okay, so painting just about done. Last minute couple touch-ups. Now I decided that it needs something else. So I want to add kind of like a snowy ground to it because technically in the scene, if I am remembering correctly, they are standing outside, I think, and there should be snow on the ground. So I'm gonna get a mixture of like the white kind of mylar flakes and some snowy white glitter, and I'm mixing it in with some Light Wish UV resin. Now, the reason that I'm doing this is because I didn't have the forethought to think about putting a layer of resin on first and just painting over top of it. Like, I just didn't think about it. Which would have been a little bit more ideal because then I wouldn't have to go around the images with these Mylar flakes, and it's not exactly easy to do. And, you know, it might have looked a little bit better. But all in all, I mean, I think it's fine. But anyway, I don't want, when I coat it with resin, I don't want this to go wherever it wants to go. Like, I need it to be in specific spots. I don't want to cover the picture that took me, 3 days to paint. I want it to stay where I need it to stay. So I figured the best way to do that was to just get a little bit of UV resin, mix it all up, and cure it for a few minutes, and then do my top coat. Now, this did take me a little while because I'm trying to get it in between all of the people, all of these little spaces, at least a little bit, so that it doesn't look like it just cuts off and looks dumb. And then we're going to go and we're going to put some bigger snowflakes up near the top to kind of give it the look like it's still snowing. And after this is all nice and cured and I'm done with it, then we're going to go ahead and we are going to coat this with resin to seal it in really well. Now, I do know I've seen other people do certain things with like inks and paint and stuff like that on eco type resins in the past, and they have like sealed it with like wax or whatever, but there's also an issue that sometimes it can bleed. So I feel that coating it with resin over top will prevent any of that from happening. It shouldn't have any kind of issue with the bond between the eco and the resin because we're doing it the right way. And, it'll just be better. It'll have a nice coat. I don't have to worry about paint scratching off. I don't know when you seal it with the wax sealers or the other sealers that they have. I don't know if the paint can still come off after, wear and tear or anything like that. Like, I've not used it before. I'm not experienced in it, so I don't want to take that chance. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to jump off and I'll be back at the end of this part.
Softly white and bright. Kids sit waiting through the night. Eyes so wide they can't sleep tight. Hopes and dreams of Christmas light. Stockings hung by cozy fire. Hearts aglow with pure desire. Cookies ready for the night. Santa's journey, endless flight. Waiting up for Santa Claus. Magic sleigh with reindeer paws. Ho, 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 shout with glee. Underneath the Christmas tree. Whisper, giggles fill the air. Christmas magic everywhere. Tiny footsteps on the floor. Peeking through the bedroom door. Reindeer bells begin to chime. Santa coming right on time. Bags of joy and endless cheer. Children's laughter loud and clear. Morning light will soon arise. Gifts and wonder in their eyes. Santa's magic leaves a trace. Smiles on every little face.
So I'm back. Now I did let it cure for a good 5 minutes, just kind of moving it all around just to make sure that there's no issues with it. Now Teexpert recently reached out to me asking if I would like to try their tabletop coat resin. I said sure. So inside the box, and I had to unbox it because it was so big. They sent me 2 gallons, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much. You get all kinds of stuff. You get your directions. You get some of the foam kind of brushes. You get a nice little spatula and those like scraper yellow things. So it's really super cool. So we're going to try this out. I figure maybe 6 ounces of resin is what I need. So that's what I'm going to measure. And then I'm going to use my ISTOYO hand mixer to mix this up, trying to make sure, since it is a thick consistency, that I don't incorporate any more bubbles than what would normally come, you know. Now that it's all nice and mixed, I am going to add just the tiniest bit of Rolio Pearl White for that super sparkle. And I'm hoping that this will kind of give the illusion, again, of snowflakes kind of falling down, just very, very fine. So it'll just have that little sparkle in there, which I think will be super, super nice on the parts of, like, the top part of it where there's not a whole lot going on as far as that goes. Now, because of how I put the Mylar flakes and stuff in there, it is not by any means a smooth surface. So I do need to make sure that this layer of resin is going to A, cover all of the chunkiness that's down there, and B, that I am getting it into all of those areas really good and paying attention for air bubbles and all of that nonsense so that I don't have any issues with, you know, them popping up out of nowhere and completely ruining my piece. I am taking a silicone tool and just kind of getting it all to the edge of every single area that is on here. And then I'm just going to go over all the Mylar flakes with the silicone tool, go over the snowflakes that I put on there, and I'm going to end up using the whole 6 ounces. Now, there are some higher spots in that Mylar flakes where they stick up, and I'm just going to get my clippers and kind of chop all of that off so I don't have to do another coat. Like, it's a tray. I don't want it to lose its tray-like qualities because I have to have, you know, a thick layer of resin on here. And that is pretty much it. I'm going to hit it with the heat gun after I smooth this all out and let it dry. Now, I don't come back for the end aside from in my glamour shots, but this resin, honestly, it cured beautifully. I didn't have any issues with any air bubbles whatsoever. So super happy with this. Great results. Love it. Here's where I'm kind of like chopping off the little pieces and pulling them out so they don't float all over the place while it is curing. And that's it. That is a wrap on this one, guys. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I will catch you guys on Thursday in the next one. Love ya. Bye.
Charlie Brown and his tree so small, Christmas lights on buildings tall, snowflakes falling from the sky. Christmas time, let's all smile wide. Frosty the snowman and Rudolph too. Magic in the air, those tales we know. Sitting by the fire with cocoa hearts,